Software development is more than just writing code. It's really a craft, a discipline. It's the art of telling a computer exactly what to do step by step to solve a problem. Think about the apps on your phone, the websites you visit every day, the games you play. Software is everywhere. The world of software is full of shiny new things. A new JavaScript framework comes out every week, it seems. A new tool promises to make everything easier. It's very tempting to jump on these bandwagons. You see job postings asking for experience with the latest technology. You feel like you need to learn it right now to stay relevant. This is a trap that many new developers fall into. They chase the new and shiny, but they neglect the foundation. They learn how to use a tool, but they don't understand how it works underneath. This is a fragile way to build a career. Imagine you want to be a great chef. You could learn to use a fancy, high-tech microwave. But what happens when that microwave breaks? If you never learn the fundamentals of cooking, like how heat works, how flavors combine, or basic knife skills, you'll be completely lost. The same is true in software. Frameworks are like that fancy microwave. They are tools, but the real skill is in understanding the fundamentals. The most important skill you can have as a software developer has nothing to do with a specific programming language. It's the ability to learn effectively. Technology changes at an incredible pace. The tools you use today might be obsolete in 5 years. The only way to survive and thrive in this field is to be a master learner. This is not something you're born with. It's a skill you can develop and improve over time. You must be proactive about it. You can't just wait for your boss to send you to a training class. You have to take control of your own education. First, understand how you learn best. Try different methods and see what works. A great technique is the Feynman technique. Step 1. Pick a concept. Step 2. Explain it simply. Step 3. Fill the gaps. When you first start coding, your main goal is to make it work. You write some code, you run it, and if it produces the right output without crashing, you feel a sense of victory. But there's a secret that experienced developers know. The computer is not the most important audience for your code. The most important audience is the human who will have to read it later. And very often, that human will be you, 6 months from now. Code that is easy to understand is called readable code. Writing readable code is a sign of a professional. It starts with good naming. A variable named X tells you nothing. A variable named userAge tells you exactly what it holds. A function named procData is a mystery. A function named calculateInvoiceTotal is perfectly clear. Keep things simple. Use comments to explain why, not what. Okay, so imagine you're working on a very important document. You spend hours writing and editing it. Then you make a change. And suddenly, everything breaks. You can't remember what you changed. You can't get back to the version that was working. Now imagine that, but with a complex software project with thousands of lines of code. This is where version control comes in. With Git, you can save snapshots of your code at any point. Those snapshots are called commits. Each commit has a message describing the changes. If you make a mistake, you can go back to a previous commit. It's an incredible safety net. Git is more than a safety net. It's the foundation of collaboration. Use branches to work in parallel and merge with pull requests. Learning Git can seem intimidating. Start with the basics. Git init, git add, git commit, git log, create branches. Practice on personal projects. Use GitHub or GitLab to store repos online and showcase your work. Sooner or later, and probably sooner, your code will not work as you expect. The program will crash, it will produce the wrong output. Sometimes it'll do something completely weird. This is what we call a bug. A lot of new developers see debugging as a frustrating chore. They get angry at the computer. But successful developers see debugging differently. They see it as a puzzle. It's like a science experiment, a hypothesis-driven process. Calm down and think systematically. Read the error message carefully. It often contains valuable clues. If you don't understand the error message, copy and paste it into a search engine. Chances are, someone else has had the exact same problem before. Form a hypothesis. What do you think is causing the problem? Then test it. Use a debugger to pause execution, inspect variables, and step through your code line by line. Console.log can help, but a real debugger is more powerful. Learn it for your ID/language. Learn debugging and you'll be transformed from someone who fears bugs into someone who conquers them. The stereotype of a software developer is someone sitting alone in a dark room, wearing a hoodie, typing furiously into the night. While some developers enjoy solitude, modern software development is a team sport. Very few significant projects are built by a single person. They're built by teams. Don't be afraid to ask for help, but show effort first. Say, "My code isn't working. I think the problem is X. I've tried A, B, and C. Can you take a look?" Show respect for their time and accept feedback gracefully. This accelerates your learning more than almost anything else. Get involved in the community. Online forums, Stack Overflow, Reddit, local meetups, and open source. Contribute to open source. It's a great way to learn and build your network. You will meet people, learn new things, and open opportunities you never knew existed. Being part of a community makes the journey less lonely. You can read all the books in the world. You can watch hundreds of hours of tutorials, but you will not become a real developer until you start building things. Reading about swimming is not the same as getting in the water. Start small. Pick a very small achievable project, a simple to-do list, a basic calculator, a weather script. The goal is to go from an empty file to a working application. You will get stuck. You'll get strange errors. This is where real learning happens. You will learn how to search effectively, how to read documentation, how to experiment and debug. Build multiple small projects and showcase them in a portfolio. Employers value working apps over certificates. Build things you care about. Fantasy football helper, a recipe site. Passion keeps you going. When you work on something you love, you'll push through the hard parts. These projects become your portfolio and proof you can ship software. We have covered a lot of ground. We talked about mastering fundamentals, learning how to learn, and writing code for humans. We uncovered the power of version control and reframed debugging as a scientific skill. We talked about collaboration and the need to build things to practice your craft. There are no shortcuts. These are principles, habits, and a mindset. Be a little bit better today than you were yesterday. Celebrate small victories and learn from mistakes. No one knows everything. Even senior developers look things up and ask for help. Be patient. Build habits. Keep learning. Keep building. The world needs people who care about their craft. Now go and build something amazing.